When we talk about the religion in India, Christianity is not the first religion that comes to mind. It is probably not even the second. Only 2.5% of Indians are Christians. When exactly do you think that Christianity came to India? Who brought the religion here? Here's the story. The story of St. Thomas.
Let's go back by about 2000 years to Jerusalem. It is believed that Jesus Christ was crucified there. After the resurrection and ascension of Jesus Christ, the remaining 11 apostles, his closest disciples, split up to spread the word of Christ. Most stayed in Jerusalem, in the surrounding areas, but some branched off and went on adventures like Paul's missionary journey and Thomas's voyage to India. Thomas left Jerusalem. His journey was a long one, through the Mediterranean Sea, via Red Sea and into the Arabian Sea. Some say he came via Afghanistan. Finally, he reached the shores of Kerala and started preaching the word of God there. His talks were very popular and people flocked to listen to him. And not long after that, the first churches were established in Kerala. Church doesn't mean a grand structure. It means a group of people who accepted that Christ was indeed the Messiah. This early group of Christians still exists in India. They are called as Syrian Christians or Thomas Christians. Syrian Christians or the Thomas Christians of Kerala are considered among the earliest practicing Christians in the world today. A few years after landing in Kerala, it is said that St. Thomas walked across the peninsula and reached the shores of Chennai. He lived in a place called Little Mount. Every day he would walk down to the beach, a few kilometers away, to meet people and talk about Christ. His talks were extremely popular. All that popularity earned St. Thomas some enemies. Thomas came into conflict with a Hindu priest of Kali, who killed him for converting many of their followers. They rammed a spear through Thomas, making him a martyr for the faith. His final words, according to the Acts of Apostles, were the same word he said when saw Jesus after the resurrection. My Lord, my God. His bones were then brought into the city of Mylapore, Chennai, and buried inside a church he had already built there, where in the 16th century, Portuguese explorers built the St. Thomas Basilica, which was rebuilt by the British in 1893. The St. Thomas Basilica may not be the biggest church, but it is a very significant church. Chennai has the honor of having a basilica being built over the tomb of St. Thomas. There are only 3 churches in the world that are built over the remains of the apostle of Jesus Christ. First, St. Peter's in Vatican. Second, St. James in Spain. And third, St. Thomas in Chennai. That makes it a very, very special church.
And that is the story of arrival of Christianity in India. Wish you all a very happy feast of St. Thomas, the Apostle of India. God bless you all.